Hello everyone, myself Divya, Assistant Professor in the Department of Chemistry. Today I am here to discuss about the topic IUPAC nomenclature of coordination compounds. While naming the coordination compounds, we should follow some of the rules. Today, let us discuss the rules. Name of the cation. First rule is name of the cation is written first and then the name of the anion is written. For example, K4FeCN6. In this complex, the cation is K plus and FeCN6 4 minus is a complex part, that is the anionic part, because charge on the complex is negative, so it is a complex part. While writing the name of this complex, name of K plus ion, that is written first and then the name of the complex part, that is FeCN6 4 minus. Naming of a complex part. While naming the complex, the names of ligands are written first, followed by name of the central metal ion and then the oxidation state of the central metal ion, that is indicated by a Roman numericals within the parenthesis without having any space between the names. Next one, it is the naming of a ligands. Here we have to consider the different types of ligands. If the ligands are negative, that means negative ligands are present, then name of the ligands that are ends with the letter O. If the ligand is a positive, then name of the ligand that is ends with the letter IUM. The names of most of the neutral ligands are written as such, but some neutral ligands which are having a special names. For example, H2O, that called aqua, and NH3 is called as amine. And then alphabetical order which is followed while writing the names of the ligand. For example, in the complex CO, Cl2, NO2, NH3 twice, here there are three different types of ligands were present. In this case, we have to follow the alphabetical order. So, the name of the ligands are written in the order amine, then chloro and then nitro. If the identical ligands are present, then prefixes like di, tri, tetra, penta, etc. are used to indicate the number of ligands present. Next one is, if the ligand itself has a prefixes like di, tri, tetra, etc., then the prefix used to indicate the number of ligands as bis, tris, tetrakis, etc. Example, in the complex CrCl3En thrice, here En means ethylene diamine, so this ligand itself have the prefix di. So that while writing the name of this ligand, you have to use one more prefix that called as a tris, that indicates the number of identical ligands. So, the name of this ligand is tris ethylene diamine. Then naming of a metal ions. If the complex part is positive or neutral, the name of the metal is retained as such. If the complex part is negative, the name of the metal ion that is ends with the letter ATE. And next rule is, if bridging ligands are present, a prefix mu which is used to indicate the bridging ligand. If more than one ligand, if more than one identical bridging ligands are present, prefixes like dimu, trimu, etc. are used. In case of a geometrical isomerism or isomers, prefix cis is used before the name if identical ligands are present adjacent to each other. Then a prefix trans which is used if identical ligands are present opposite to each other. Then in case of optical isomers, a prefix D or plus that is used before the name of dextrorotatory isomer, and L or minus sign that is used before the name of a levorotatory isomers. These are the rules. Now let us discuss some of the examples here. The first one is K3CrC2O4 thrice. While writing the name, First, we have to identify the cationic part as well as the anionic part. In this complex, K plus is the cationic part, that is the ionization sphere, and Cr2O4 3 minus is the anionic part, that is the complex anion. So, according to the rule, we should write the name of the cation first. So, we write the name of K plus first, that is potassium, then you can write the name of the complex part. While naming the complex part, here there are 3 C2O4 molecule, so that we have to use the prefix called as a tri to indicate the number of ligands, and the central metal atom is a chromium, but here the complex part which is negative. So, name of the central metal atom that is ends with the letter ATE, and oxidation state of this chromium is 3. So, the name of the coordination compound is potassium trioxalatochromate 3. In the next case, K3 FeCN5NO. Here also we need to identify the complex as well as the complex anion as well as complex cation or ionization sphere. Here the K plus is the ionization sphere and that is the cation, and FeCN minus FeCN5NO 3 minus, and in this case K plus is the cation, FeCN5NO 3 minus is the complex anion. So, first we have to write the name of the cation, that is the potassium, then we have to write the name of the complex part, and we can consider here in the complex part we can see that there are 2 different types of ligands. One is Cn minus ions, but there are 5 Cn minus ions are present, so that we have to use the prefix like penta, and NO is one more ligand which is attached to the central metal atom. So, it is a neutral ligand, so nitrosyl, and since the charge on the complex is negative, the name of the central metal atom which is ends with the letter ATE. So, name of this complex is potassium pentacyano-nitrosyl ferrate 2. One more example, CONH36 and CrCN6. Here we can say that there are 2 complex parts, one complex is anion, one more is a cation. So, first we have to write the name of the complex cation. So, here the first part is a complex cation CONH36 3 plus. So, name of this complex part is hexamine cobalt 3, and the next part is CrCN6, it is the complex anion. So, name of this is hexacyanochromate 3. So, here are some of the examples.